Welcome back to Cowboy Golf, and today we are going to be playing Divine 9 in Longview, Texas, par 3 course, 9 holes. We're going to see if we can even come close to my record. Not playing well lately. We broke out the Avodas. These are the combo length sets. So lob wedge through 8 are all going to be 36 inches long. Jumbomax grips, KBS PGI 80 stiff flex shafts. I've got the W2 wedges in this set. 7-iron is going to be 36.75 inches. It goes up by 3/4 of an inch all the way up through the 4-iron, which I will not be using today. I cannot hit that 4-iron to save my life. So again, I struggle with anything that's not same length. Today I'm dropping the hands a little bit to hit these clubs. It seemed to be doing all right on the range doing that. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to start off with a gap wedge. We've got 120 yards. It's 121 plays like, but you'll see the wind is definitely blowing here to the left. So, and I've got to draw a little bit. I'm going to try to keep this ball a little bit more to the right if I can. Play the meat of the green, so to speak. Trying to play smarter today. Not harder. Tempo today is a little quicker than I normally play. That was a pretty good shot. Unfortunately, it rolled off the front edge of the green. It did exactly what I wanted to. I played it towards the meat of the green there, and the wind in my draw just took it off of the green a little bit. So we're trying to play the misses a little bit, trying to play the shot shape a little bit today. Unfortunate, but maybe I can chip or putt from there and we can get 2 out of it. I am going to count this as a green in regulation, guys. I mean, it's so much on the edge. The last 3 outings I've had, I've only had a total of 1 green in regulation. I mean, I hit the green. It's really on the edge. It's puttable. Hard to tell if that's part of the green, used to be part of the green or what. This ball should move left to right, uphill. I'm thinking I'm going to have to play it about a yard to the left here of the hole. Ooh, I am standing on uneven ground. I mean, that's a pretty good putt. A par on hole number 1 out here is an accomplishment, especially for me lately. I think the last 3 or 4 rounds I've played out here, I've double bogeyed this hole. So to get a par right off the bat, that is very encouraging. Definitely a confidence builder. We are on the right track, guys. Let's see if we can keep the momentum going. Let's take you through the process for how I approach these shots. I have my Garmin Z30 rangefinder. It's gonna go with the watch that I have as well. I've got a Phoenix 8. You can get the S70, and these are kind of expensive watches. So if you don't want to spend the money on it, definitely don't go that route. There are some cheaper options out there for golf watches. This hole is 157 from where I'm at, playing 164. So, what club should I play? I mean, that's going to be a full-on 7-iron. the wind, it's going to be tough. And with the 7-iron, we start getting into the longer clubs, so to speak, which can play a problem. It can be a problem for me because I'm used to playing all one length. So we'll see if we can't have a little success here. Just hands low, comfortable, and that tempo is going to be the key here. Again, we'll play the draw a little bit. The wind, you can see the flag is blowing to the left. So I want to play it to the right side of the green. So we're aiming, I'm going to aim just inside that right edge. I tend to draw this one a lot, but hopefully we won't have that problem today. Got to get comfortable. Oh yes, that's what I was looking for right there. Wow. Guys, I should just quit while I'm ahead. I'm 2 for 2 on aim today on these greens. Wow, maybe I should be playing my Avodas more often. Now, I did have an issue with these Avodas. There was some quality control issue with these and my other set. As you can see, the ferrule's either pulling away or the club is actually coming out of the shaft. Hard to tell right here, but it made me decide to cancel an order of curved face Avodas last summer. It was very difficult to do, but they did finally reach out to me and help me with that cancellation on that order. I told them why. They were wanting to make it right, and I'll give them credit for that. But for clubs that cost this much, this should not be a problem ever. I also had some dings on some of this set when it came in. Again, that's not something, you know, a company that charges that much for clubs should ever have in their quality control. I mean, these clubs should have come in pristine. They should have been well packaged to where they could not have dinged. You can see I've got covers on all of them. I don't want any more blemishes or dings coming to them. So they've assured me that the people that were in charge of building the clubs are no longer doing that anymore, that they took care of that issue. But I haven't ordered anything from them since. I am very tempted to try the curved faced irons, and of course, same length. I can't do this combo length. Now, they did back in 2024 have a combo length set that only went up by 1/2 inch increments, starting with the 7-iron. That one, I probably would have had an easier time playing. I just cannot hit some of the longer clubs in this particular combo set, and I really would prefer just playing single length. What ball am I using today? I know somebody's probably thinking or asking. You wouldn't believe it if I told you. I am playing Walmart's athletic ball. It's a really good ball. I really enjoy hitting it. It's very, very cheap. You can get 48 for like 24 bucks. I mean, it's phenomenal. And you see how well it's working out for me. I mean, we are 5 feet from the hole, maybe 6 feet on a 150 plus yard hole. Yeah, they're working really well for me. And I gotta be honest, I really prefer playing them over even Titleist, though the Titleist work pretty well for me, the Pro V1s. These athletic balls are great. So I would definitely advise anybody, if you're wanting a cheap ball, these things perform pretty well. Now, I'm not a good driver of the ball, so I couldn't tell you how they perform with most of your drivers. But I've used them a few times on the course, and you know, they work really well. All right, let's get up here and putt. We have a short putt for birdie here. I really need this one to fall. It looks like it's gonna break slightly to the left. So maybe I'm just outside on the right of the cup here. Oh, I pulled it. That was the worst putt I've had in a long time, and I didn't do myself any favors for the par putt here. Birdie opportunity missed. Can't afford to do that, especially if I'm chasing records. But we were able to put the par in the cup. So par through 2. Let's see how much the luck continues, guys. 99 yards, playing 106. Tight pathway here. I want to play to the right of the green here. A little low. Set up. I'm either on the back of the green or just off the back. So I hit this thing probably 100 and, well, it probably was 105 yards. Then it rolled out. I hit it a little too low. We are about 2 feet off the back of the green. So that's not a green regulation. It is an extremely difficult chip because it's on a incline here going downhill. The ball is going to go downhill and to the right. It's against the grain in places and it's kind of rough. So I'm going to try to putt this. That's always a decision you need to make, especially us amateurs. Is a putt going to be better than a chip in situations like these? Now, I'm confident I can get my chip pretty close. This grass is pretty thick here, so that could be a problem for me. But the putt is downhill. So if I hit it 3/4 of the way there, even with this rough up front, I think the ball will travel. And I'm going to aim about a yard and a half outside left here. This is so difficult because it also, the way that it breaks, okay, just about a yard. Honestly, I think it's breaking this way more. So this is where you want to really take your time to read the green. Sometimes these greens look like they could break either way. I'm telling you, it's breaking this way just by standing on it and looking up. So I'm glad I took a second to take a closer look. Now, I'm not an aim pointer, but you can stand here and kind of feel, and honestly, early on, it feels like it's going to break the other way, but I'm going to pretend like it's mostly straight, but I'm going to play right edge instead. And see, it went right. So bad read. It's just one of those greens that's really hard to tell what's going to happen on it. So now I've got a 4-footer for par here. And hopefully we'll be able to put this one down for the par. Again, not an easy putt. These greens out here are crazy. It definitely seems like it's going to slide to the right a little bit, but all right. Woo! 3 pars through 3 holes and 66% greens in regulation. Hole number 4, we got 120 yards, big green, but it's very tight. Trees on both sides. A little to the left of the flag on the front edge of the green there. That's okay. It's gonna be a long putt, but at least I'm on the green. Starting to warm up out here, but even on a warm day, this green is one of the slowest. This one is gonna move left to right, and it's uphill. Well, another par. We have got to get some birdies. But you know what? I'd take 9 pars today. Treacherous hole number 5. Longest hole out here. Today it's only playing 161. It's about 170 playing 161, or 165 playing one. There you could go. This thing could play 200 yards, 205. But today it's only playing 161. I'm going to use the 7-iron that I used on 2. I really thought about going down to an 8-iron, but not confident. I would leave it pretty short. I think if I did that, I'm kind of scared I'm going to go too long with this one. But the wind just doesn't seem like it's there. Should I play the draw a little bit? The problem with this course, or this hole, is that it is lined up this direction towards a pond, and you got to fly over a pond. The safe area is going to be to the left and short. We're going to take a practice swing here. All right. Oh, draw. It's right side, just off the green, I believe. Didn't draw enough, but I should be right over here. All right, so we hit the side of the green here, and it bounced to the right. So we are at the bottom of this little hill. Not the worst lie. I need to play it just to the left of the hole, but I could spin it back in to the right, so maybe a little bit more to the left. I didn't spin it at all. I just hit it square. Well, could be worse, but now we've got a downhill putt for par. It's a very difficult green. It breaks every direction you could possibly imagine. This one's definitely going right to left. Honestly, I mean, for this 8-footer, 7-footer, it's breaking at least a foot. Downhill. So there's our first bogey of the day, guys. Really hurts not getting some of those birdies earlier. So the wind has kicked up a little bit, and it appears to be in our face. I need to get the exact yardage on this hole here. This is a very difficult green to play into. To me, it's the toughest green to putt on. It's playing 110 yards, so it's saying we have the wind. I am gonna break out a sand wedge. Though it's rare that I hit a sand wedge into this hole. We're gonna see if we have the distance. Short is probably better than long here. All right, let's see if we can get a good swing on this. My wrist is a little sore, probably too much playing here lately. I'm gonna take a practice swing. All right. Uh-oh, it's a little left, probably a little short too. Yeah, we're gonna miss the green on that one. Got to get some more greens in regulation. That just means 50%. That's not a good number. If I would have had that one a little straighter, I had a chance of being on the green and even close to the hole. Now I've got a uphill chip and everything's sloped to the right. So again, I need to play it to the left. The lie is pretty decent, but I need to make sure I hit it on the downslope in the rough here, not even on the green. Oh yes. And watch how far this thing rolls. I hit it about a yard into the rough and that thing kept rolling. I am 20 feet from the hole. So great chip, but the result just killed me. I mean, I got a long putt for par again. You got to hit greens in regulation, especially out here, if you want to put up a good score. You're not going to get a good score out here unless you're on the green in one. It does not pay to scramble all day. All right, this is definitely going right to left. I am probably going to have to play this thing out here for it to curve back in towards the hole. Weight is everything on this putt. Putting's been pretty decent here lately, but these last few holes, I have not felt good about it. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. That's a horrible way to get a bogey. An inch. Now we're 2 over. Hopefully we can get a birdie on one of the next 3 holes, 2 of the next 3 holes to get back to even. That would be a personal best for me. 1 over is my record on this course. I've hit 2 over several times, 3 over many times. We really want to get a couple birdies here to get back to even. Move this blue tee box any further on this hole, it's going to be in the water. We're just going to place up here. This grass is horrible after all the rain and tornado and flash flooding and everything. It's not the most pristine tee box. It never was, but it just made it more difficult. Okay, my watch is saying 110. We'll do another sand wedge here. Probably should clean this thing, but Oh, it's going left on me. Better get over. Yeah, I felt that a little uncomfortable with that swing. I came across a lot, but we're left side off the green. Okay, this is not an easy chip. It shouldn't be too difficult, but really needed that one to go in. Well, at least we left it short for a par. Now I'm going to take some liberty with my wedge here, even though it's a 1.5 feet out. I just didn't want to go and get my putter. Sometimes I putt even better with the wedge, it seems, though I've been pretty good with the putter generally. I can keep this club out for the next hole because it's going to be the shortest hole out here. But that was a par, so we're still 2 over through 7. And we got to wait for a family in front of us to finish up hole number 8. 95 yards. Could be playing more, could be playing less. A lot of green to play for here. I am teeing off from a very muddy lie. I'm not sure how that's going to affect things. Right side of the green. Oh, stayed on, I hope. That went a little too much to the right, but this breeze just kicked up too. So I think that breeze caught it before I felt it down at the, person level. Really long putt for birdie here. Seems like it's going to be mostly straight. Maybe a double breaker. And it looks like it may be going a little bit to the left. It starts off to the right, going back to the left. I'm going to aim just to the right of the hole.
Good shot.
I hit it right where I wanted to. Just wasn't good enough. Gonna misread. Well, you need a hole in one to get back to even. Stranger things have happened. Not really, but we'll go for it. I don't normally like to play off the mats, but I don't want to play from where the blue cones are down there. It's much shorter. This one's playing 147, 145. Ooh, I may want to switch clubs. I've got an 8-iron here. It's going to go 150. I'd rather be short than long, but I don't want to be... Yeah, front edge is 144. I definitely want to go further than that. I don't know if it pinged it in the right location. It looks like it's in the mid back. I don't know. But we are going to give this a go here. This is also one of those hard to get to greens. Really high, maybe too high. Yeah, I got it hung up in the air just a little too much. It was drawing, just not enough. That wind just knocked it down, made it go short. Wow, who'd have thought I should have clubbed up to a 7-iron when the 7-iron's gone 160 plus every time today. And the 8-iron should have gone 150 easy there. But the wind just caught it. That's another missed green. Very hard to be successful out here when you miss most of the greens. What do we get today? We got maybe 3 greens in regulation, maybe a third. Not good enough. Not good enough. Big rule of thumb, whenever you're playing, if you want to have lower scores, is don't miss short-sighted. Now this is barely short-sighted, but I have a little bit of green I can play with. I have hit 4, not 3 greens, but still that's not good enough out here. Par 3s, you need to be over 50% on the green. I do have some crazy weeds in this lie. I think I'm gonna hit it about a foot, maybe 2 feet on the green, just to the right of the hole, and see if I can't roll it up next to the flag. Oh, too much air. Yeah, too much air on that. Not doing myself any favors here, guys. Really wanted to be close so I could tap that in and just finish 2 over. Now we've got this long putt to finish 2 over. I mean, this is 11 feet on a green that's sloped very much to my left here. How many am I going to leave that close today? And just like that, 3 over. Well, guys, thank you for tuning in. What do you think of my Avoda combo lengths? Let me break it out here so you can see them again real quick. So these are the Avoda combo lengths. You see the Avoda symbol there. You got Avoda on the hosel. You've got the KBS PGI 80s and the Jumbomax grips. I've got the Garmin sensors on there. These are the small Jumbomaxes. It's small, it's still large, right? Yeah, I like these clubs. I wish, well, yeah, I wish they were a bit more forgiving. It's like playing blades in a way. And, you know, I just wish I was a better golfer, like many of you. So 3 over today. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you like this content, let me know. I'd love to do more playing videos. It takes a long time to edit some of these, especially when you're working full-time and got a lot of other stuff going on. So I do appreciate all the support. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Cowboy Golf. We'll see you out on the links.